All right, hey guys, we are back. Hole number 9 here I'm setting up for. I'm probably going to go snow globe again, I'm thinking. And we're just going to try to beat the ball down there as far as possible and hopefully get a setup where we can go for the green. I'm going to put all my best backspin irons, so whether or not you have to use Tsunami or Saturn is up to you, doesn't really matter, but I recommend just stacking your deck with all your best backspin. So you can see I'm even using Amazon. As long as you have a usable Amazon, I would say 4 or higher, it would be worth it. Aside from that, you might have to stick with Nirvana or possible Off-Roader or Razor if you guys have those developing. And you might have to do more of a skip shot off the fairway bounce and just try to, hope for some luck that way. But let's see what we can get in terms of a wind. Here's a 17. I'm assuming what I want to do, well, foremost, I want to keep it out of the bunkers. But the way that I'm going to try to do that is to essentially thread those 2 bunkers up there. So I'm just trying to, get a gauge for how to land it here best, to where it hops and kind of shoots through here. So I'm just trying to visualize the shot more than anything, but it's also probably going to rely on very good perfect ball timing, or at least very good luck, to where you might underplay the wind, like and here you see me great balling it, and hopefully I can get it to thread up through there still. Stop. So you can see that the great ball to the right definitely cost me. It would have been nice if it came in a little bit more left. And keep in mind, I do have Spitfire on. I am down there a very, very long way. So technically, I can probably still reach it up by the green to give myself a good attempt at still picking up this eagle. But it's probably going to be a hard shot to execute. Whereas if I was to be able to get it into the fairway, and I'm imagining with an 18 or a 19 wind, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to do it than that 17 that you just saw me do. But what I recommend, so you can actually get to the green, would be getting more aggressive, kind of like how I did. At the very least, you could probably lay up to back here, but I would not try to lay up to where my opponent just did. As long as you got it to where I just put that Spitfire, you should be able to get a Guardian there. Now what I'm going to do, just for this first attempt, I'm going to basically try to add some power. I'm trying to visualize how much. It's not going to be very much, but I'd like to hop it onto the green. I don't even know if it's possible, but what I'm going to do is just use a little bit of power, and as you can see, plenty of curl, and in hopes to get the ball back towards the rough and potentially bouncing, and that's almost perfectly what I was trying to do in terms of, hit the slope, hit something to where it's not the bunker or to where it can roll out of the bunker. And you can see anywhere up by the green, we're going to have at least, a very good eagle pitch, and hopefully with, some sound, perfect ball timing, I would be able to still make that one. So you can see that the extra effects that we have as opposed to this guy, one of the things that you could strategically try to do is lay up in front of that bunker, though. With as much downwind as there is in Master, especially with a globe on, you don't really need to get too tight on that bunker. And, for an actual revision, that's probably what you'll see me do. And in terms of what I'm going to try to do here with this Amazon is basically just use my ball guide, try to put it, I'm not going to need to, you can see the ball trail. It's very out of the wind by how low it is. So here you're going to see me just put it on the edge of the cup, maybe just outside edge, and make sure that I try to get it up on top of here. And then just play with my spin to get it, make sure that I have it essentially where I want it. You can see there's a nice little mound there, and I do want to make sure that I get it up on top of that. But aside from that, you won't, so I did miss my perfect ball, and that could end up costing me. It actually did end up costing me. So, it's just going to come down to perfect ball. That's one of the first ones that I've missed on this. So I've had very good timing throughout. You guys have seen me in the rough a lot. unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep it out of the rough. I'm going to let my opponent here give his best effort, assuming he's not going to make it, because, I mean, there's a lamppost in the way, first off, and second off, I'm probably playing a replay anyway. At this point, I've forfeited quite a few times, so probably doesn't matter if I would have forfeited, but in the event that, for some off chance that it's not, I'd at least like him to have a look, so he can at least, you know, get a sense of what went wrong, or, you know, maybe he's recording too. I didn't even realize I was only 4 under. I could have still birdied that. So I didn't have to forfeit that one out, but very less, we're finally done this round, and don't have to worry about qualification. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for some master revisions. We have quite a few to do. There's a lot of alternate approaches that I want to set up for, and quite a few revisions that I want to do. So good luck with your guys' round, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.